Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Back again. Kind of? Big apologies everybody. This may or may not function well. Not a whole lot I can do at this stage. If you guys remember the last episode, I was running into some computer issues. It's gotten worse. And that was all me. I should have taken my weekend to do some things around the house, like, fixing up my computer. I did uninstall a bunch of stuff, and I fixed up what I thought was the issue. Like I said before, is I installed a bunch of older games. I picked up the Rockstar bundle. With that came a whole whack ton of older games. So I had Manhunt and Grand Theft Auto 4, and just a bunch of stuff. So when you install those older games, Blue is the other one. And whenever you install an older game, there's all kinds of these runtimes that get installed, and DLLs and DirectX this and DirectX that. So I was kind of expecting some issues, but I didn't expect it to bork Cube World as bad as it did. So I uninstalled all those games, redid all of the drivers I thought that I did, and then also in the interim too, GeForce Experience updated, the drivers updated, OBS now is updated, everything has been updated, and I'm getting, as you can see here, a blue screen. It's not rendering. When I check on my system resources, I'm using up 100% of my CPU playing this game right now. That's insane. Never had that happen before. And as you can probably hear, there's stuttering and crashing sounds in the background. OBS is showing it's using up 16% of the resources that I've got. So that's not even close to what I was using before. So either A, the drivers and everything has kind of borked my system and I need to reinstall it, or B, my system is dying. I'm hoping for option A, because if my system is dying on me, I'm doomed. But I don't think it is, because of the fact that I played Max Payne 3. Yeah, it's oh dear God, I'm is it Mad Max or Max Payne? Max Payne 3. I did a little bit of that just to test it, because that's the only other game that I've been running and trying to record. And that was running okay. And the other thing too is I can't get Shadowplay to work with Cube World, not even a little bit. The interface does not function. I can't hit record, it just sits there, and then it will record once I get out into Windows again. So it's just weird. Just stupid weird, but I don't really care. We're done griping. So anyway, what I was saying is that if things kind of go south and stuff, it's kind of be expected. I'm gonna go, dang it, I thought I was heading that way. We could have hit 2, but what did I do? Rambled. So we're gonna go hit this one. Dang it, this is what happens. See, when things are broken, don't even know what direction I'm running. I'm just a mess. I'm a gosh darn mess. So yeah, welcome back to Cube World, everybody. Thank you again for all the love. 3,111 subscribers. We're still growing. I'm still getting the questions, so keep them coming. You know how much I love answering the questions over and over again. I don't mind, honestly. I'm teasing when I say that. It's fine. I know there's a lot of new people, and the people still love Cube World. Wally, get off your ass and finish the freaking game. Or if you're not going to finish the game, tell everybody, so I can tell people. As much as you want to play Cube World, you can't. I mean, that would in itself would be better than this limbo that we're in, but it's fine. So yeah, anybody that's curious, if you're just here for the very first time, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, everybody, but I'd much rather get this out of the way now. Pickrama is the developer. Wally, okay, whatever. Wally and his wife Pixie make the game. Can't buy it currently. It's not for sale, not available. If you didn't get it when it was out, you can't get it currently. Unless, again, you got it when it was out and you can still get your download copy. Servers are still available to get it, but you can't purchase it. That makes sense? Hopefully. And as for when it's going to be available, we don't know. Won't know until Wally tells us anything. What does Wally tell us? Nothing. Just squat. But that's okay. He's a guy. He's allowed to do his thing, and we're allowed to play said game. If you notice things look weird or wonky in the game, it's because I do run a large series of mods. They're all skins. So Buddy Dream, he makes all of the mods. Again, anybody that's been here over and over again, you guys know this is a broken record time. But hey, I figured I might as well answer a few of the questions up front while I've got a few minutes to kill to walk to this place. Can I fly? Nope, didn't even put it out. That'll learn you. That's okay. Kit needs a sip anyway. Grumpy Owl posted himself another keyboard episode today. Got real, per se. Did a lot of talking about YouTube and the things, and I can't argue with his points. Anybody that knows me, knows the channel, knows that this is first and foremost a passion of mine. I love doing this, love gaming, love doing the recordings, love hanging out with you guys, interacting, that whole thing. It's been doing this for over 3 years now. Have had daily videos since then, at least. Sometimes I've had 3 videos. Sometimes I've had 3 streams in a day. If that doesn't show my devotion, just look at how many videos I have on my channel. 2,500 roughly. That's a lot of videos in 3 years. So yeah, I'm devoted to this. I love this. This is a passion of mine. I love this stuff. I've been monetized almost from the start. Have made tons of money, but that's not why I do this. I do this because I love it. I think that's a lot of the things that's kind of coming up right now. Is there's a lot of people that are getting upset and getting hurt, and people think that their dreams are dead. And I get that. Trust me, I get it. Kit's, you know, in a very tough spot right now where he's losing his motivation to do this, and that sucks. I've been there. I mean, I've taken a break from YouTube, gone and done Twitch, and I mean, he's doing that right now. But again, I mean, he's, you know, he's got a wife and a job, and, you know, this is what he does to get away from the crap in life that drives you nuts. And when the thing you love to do takes you down a peg, you know, kind of kicks you in the nutsack and tells you you're not good, that sucks. And I think that's what a lot of people are feeling right now, and I get it, and it sucks. And I'm, you know, I can understand fully why people don't want to take a break and kind of ditching the platform. I, for myself, don't care. If I got demonetized tomorrow, it affects my channel negligibly because I don't earn an income from this. Like, I'm inside the clouds. You know, I've never really earned an income from this. It gives me some extra cash, but again, I need to, you know, earn the money in order to get the money from Google, and I haven't earned enough of it yet. Not since I moved up here. Before, I mean, I had some. But again, I have never collected it. It just sits there, and you know, it's like a savings account for me. You know, when one day I'm going to need it, I'll I'll access it. But you know, yeah. So I mean, like, in all honesty, YouTube has cost me money right from the start. You know, in order to do this, it's been, like I said, passion. When you have passion for something, you want to put your heart and soul into it, and that's what you do. So, I mean, it meant me buying video games, it meant me getting hardware, and I'm still doing it. You know, I'm still on the lookout for new things to get and to do. I, you know, just purchased a bunch of stuff for the new channel, which I keep on getting asked about. Nothing new, nothing set up for that yet. It's still in the early stages of planning, so don't worry. But yeah, some of the gear just showed up yesterday for me, and it literally came in. I haven't had a chance to fiddle with it, just minimally, but it's just, you know, it as a passion. Here I am with 3,100 subscribers, and I'm looking at starting a brand new channel with 0 subscribers, 0 anything, and going in blind. So that means that for the first while, I will have no monetization, nothing. It's going to be, you know, just like as if anybody else starting a brand new channel. There is nothing. I don't get a special anything. But again, it's something I want to do, something I'm passionate about. So do I care that it may take me 5-6 years before I'm allowed to monetize those videos? Nope. I'm cool. I'm cool with it now. I'll be cool with it then. It is awesome. I love the platform, love what it is here. Don't necessarily agree with a lot of the crap that happens here. I definitely think YouTube made a fairly positive move recently. Not to go into huge details, but the whole debacle with Logan Paul and that shitstorm of a mess, and YouTube needs to own it. You know, they created this shit show. They need to own it. And I'm swearing again, and I don't care. Demonetize me for all I care. You know, the pennies I earn. I'm so worried about them. Again, it's like this is my passion, my thing. You know, if I was worried about money and stuff, I'd be pulling the same shit that Logan Paul and his friends do, and you know, talking about my merch every 30 seconds and acting like a complete idiot so that people could pay attention to me. That seems to be the way that things are. Idiot seems to be the new cool, and I don't get it at all. I mean, I just see a bunch of this, and you know, more power to them, you know, for taking advantage of the situation and maximizing and making a profit out of something that should never have been profitable. You know, and if you see that opportunity and that's how you are and that's your skill set and you think that way, you know, great. You know, there's as Ringling said, a fool and their money are soon parted. And it's absolutely apparent. It was apparent then, and it's definitely apparent now. So, and again, I'm not saying that people are foolish if they're spending money on things. If you love it, great, do it. But again, not my cup of tea. I don't necessarily agree with, you know, what's going on that. And again, if that's where their comfort zone is and they're making it work, great. But on the side note, if what they do affects other people negatively, then they have to take responsibility for their actions. And again, that's what YouTube is kind of doing, is taking responsibility for their actions. They've created this monster, they've created this mess, and now what they're doing is pretty interesting, to be able to demonetize, to take out the suggested thing, to no longer recommend, all kinds of things. So if a video or a YouTuber kind of crosses that line, they have a switch they can turn off and effectively make a channel disappear in the algorithm. And that in itself, I think is pretty cool. It's scary as hell. Because again, I don't take issue with it when it's happening on something like that. You know, if it's something that affects people in a negative way. And for me, again, passionate about this. But again, if you've got a channel, if you're a YouTuber, I don't associate with what they do as being part of like what I am as a YouTuber. I mean, my peers are my friends that I game with, people that I think take this seriously in a way that's fun. You know, they're in this to entertain, they're in this to make friends and to deal with their issues and deal with a whole bunch of things. And that's mostly what the people that I know and that I appreciate do. This is a way for you to talk about yourself and your life and share your stories and share your life with other people, and people find that interesting. That is YouTube that I know. That's YouTube that I love. This other thing isn't. It's a corporate monstrosity that just is horrifying, but it's the thing. It's now. Do I think it's going to be here for much longer? I hope not. I mean, I've seen in the couple of years that I've been doing this a whole lot of changes, you know, like the drama things and the reaction videos and the boob streamers and everything else on YouTube. And, you know, things kind of come up to the front and then they kind of fade away to the background. But unfortunately, there's always some kind of an idiot that's at the forefront of this entire thing. And it just seems to be everywhere in our society that, you know, we tend to think that these idiots are entertaining because, you know, thank God I'm not them. But we put these people into places of power and of worship, and all we do is we feed a negative thing. And that's, again, my opinion. This is absolutely my opinion about things, but I don't find that stuff entertaining. I don't find it to be, you know, worth my time. I certainly don't think that I should be recommended those videos on a regular basis by YouTube, especially when there's nothing in it that is anything to do with what I search for or I ever put on my channel. And I find it personally offensive that that stuff shows up in my feed all the time because, again, as I said, YouTube has created this monster and they have to deal with it. And again, the things that are happening with it, I don't think it's healthy. You know, I'm seeing a young man that I think has surrounded himself with a bunch of sycophants, people that are yes men or yes women, whatever you want to say it, lay people that are just there to ride the coattails, to grasp that chunk of fame for themselves, and be damned however this guy turns out. I mean, we're just going to take advantage of it for now, and fuck him. You know, don't care what happens to him in the long run. And that's just bothersome to me because, again, I'm watching this as a, you know, a person that, you know, not much older than my son, that if it was my child, I'd be having a serious heart-to-heart conversation about, you know, hey, buddy, you know, these are some interesting choices that you're making, and, you know, great you're making the money, great that you're doing things that you love, but, you know, do you think that maybe you should sit down and think about some of the things you're doing, and maybe check your moral compass every now and again, and maybe not focus on some of the stuff that you're doing? Because, man, I tell you, this is kind of a weird situation that we're in. I don't quite know. I don't know what the cure is, other than just, you know, wait for the next thing to come along and hope that, you know, the smart people like Elon Musk is going to be the next cool thing on YouTube. Because, are you kidding me? I would much rather watch a Tesla driven by the Starman going through the universe, man. Like, for me, that is pure, unadulterated entertainment. I think that's brilliant. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the fact that Elon Musk is taking us to the stars, and the first thing he's doing is taking his car, throwing it into outer space, putting a spacesuit on it, and driving it with the, you know, the "Don't worry" tagline on the hood, on the dashboard. To me, that's brilliance, and I would celebrate that every day, all day, hands down. There is no amount of things that I think is wrong with that. I think it's brilliant. But I wish that was the norm, man. I wish that was the things that we celebrated as the species. You know, that we celebrated the artists, that we celebrated the, you know, the thinkers, you know, the philosophers, instead of the celebrities that are so empty that it makes us feel more full. I don't get it. I still don't quite understand the whole celebrity thing. And again, not something I want to deal with, not something I want to be. You know, fame is an animal that I don't necessarily think I want. You know, if it happens, great, or shit. You know, I don't know where I'd fall on it. I know how I would handle things. You know, I know how I handle, you know, what happens to me on a regular basis. I mean, but oh yeah, man, I don't get where we're at with our society right now. But Jesus Christ, here I am ranting again. I'm just sick and tired of this crap. Sick and tired of every time I come into Cube World, it seems to be there's another shit show happening that I end up talking about, and that's not me. That is not me at all. I don't want to be this guy anymore. You know, this angry man that's just pissed off about the stupidity in the world. I mean, I know it's there. I can't do anything about the stupidity myself. But man, I really wish that people would just, like they said, you know, stop, take a break, take a look around. You know, I did that the other day. I sat and played video games for a couple of hours that I didn't record. I got a PlayStation 3 so I could play some video games that I've never played, because somehow, in my infinite wisdom, I didn't know that The Last of Us was a thing until like about a year or so ago, and I didn't have a PlayStation 3 anymore. And now I don't have a PlayStation 4 when it's out, and all I want to do is play the damn game. So I did. I went and picked up a PlayStation 3, and I got Last of Us, and I played for a couple hours yesterday. And this is, again, something I did just because the fact that I wanted something to do for myself. So tickled to do it. So much fun. That I would love to say that that's coming on my channel. I don't know. I don't know if I'll bring Last of Us in. I'm on the fence. I got Shadows of the Colossus, and I got Grand Theft Auto 4 for it, because, again, I tried it on the PC, and I don't know if it's my computer not liking it or what, but was not functioning very well here. So, but the PlayStation works great. And again, it's just a lovely console that I forgot all about how much fun I had with that. Man, and now I can get games for like $5 a piece. I mean, I got Shadows of the Colossus with Ico, or Ico, whatever you want to call it. I got that for $5. And I've never played Shadow of the Colossus, ever. You know, a game I've wanted to play, never got around to it. I've always seen it. It was always expensive. I saw Kit was playing. There's a new remastered version for PlayStation 4. But again, I'm a cheap man, so it's hard for me to say, you know, let's go pay $50 for a game that I can pick up for $5 with another one. So basically $250. Get out of there, Rivet. Yeah, so I mean, I'm tickled. So I had a blast. Loved it. So yeah, PlayStation has become my friend. I love it, love it, love it. Oh man, getting some 20-minute recording in. This is great. We're just gonna finish this boss area. We'll have fun. Oh, can I pick up the donut? Nope, it's well past my bedtime. What do we get here? Anything good? Nothing good. Nothing of any great importance. Man, that looked like a cloud in there for a second. Just the way that was, I thought the cloud was coming in here. Oh, we're gonna take a shot. Here you go, jerky. Jerk. Gonna talk a little bit about something I did the other day that, oh my god, so much fun. You guys know, if you've been around for a while, how much I love food. One of my passions is eating interesting things. Since I moved to Halifax, I have not done a whole lot of what I used to do, which was I used to eat out. Not all the time, but I used to try to find these weird off-the-wall, like those strange little places. And a buddy of mine that I work with, on Thursday, we both had the day off. So he recommended this ramen place. They make their own noodles there, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. So we went for lunch. Oh my god. It was so yummy. One of the best bowls of ramen I've ever had in my entire life, and I've had more than a few. Just floored me. And so kind of gave me inspiration that like there's going to be all kinds of restaurants and things now I'm in Halifax. So I can actually start going around on my days off and go out for lunch. You know, take every week, go out to a brand new restaurant or something. Oh my god, can't wait. I'll let you guys know. I'll share that kind of stuff with you guys too. If you're interested, I mean, it's going to end up in my vlog because it's kind of how things go. You know what I need to do? I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way when I just need to do this. Oh, that's why. I need an express elevator. Oh, that's going to take me a day and a half. Don't need that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was good. And again, sorry everybody. Oh dear God. Okay. Oh, that's better than express elevator. That works for me. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, you're a terrier. You look like a damn cat. Wally, why do your dogs look like cats? Tell me in the comments down below, Wally, if you don't mind. But anyway, thanks again, everybody, for all your continued support here on the channel. Thanks for listening to me rant. If you've lasted this long, all the power to you guys. Good God, I don't know how you put up with my crap. But hey, I'm here, and I try to have fun, and this worked better than I expected. Today I thought this was going to be just basically a shit show. It turned out to be one, but not because of the game, but because of me. But that's all right. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see you guys on Wednesday in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.